It's a helpless feeling watching a loved one suffer in pain until the end. Representative Bob Freeman had heard about it when his friend's parents were dying. Then he felt it firsthand with his own grandmother.
She looked at me one day and she's like, I'm ready to go. And her only solution was to stop eating, stop taking her medicine.
It was a slow and painful death Freeman says could have been avoided by medically assisted suicide, a literal life and death decision he believes should be a right for terminally ill Tennesseans if they choose.
It's not for people that are in a dark place or, having drug addiction problems or mentally ill. These are people that are never going to get up and walk out of the hospital again, and we should be able to help them die with dignity.
That's why Freeman is sponsoring a bill to legalize medically assisted suicide in Tennessee, which is currently a Class D felony. Right now, 10 states and Washington, D.C. allow the practice. Opponents argue it goes against a doctor's promise to do no harm, and it could promote suicide as a solution. But Freeman views it differently.
These are people that are not going to get better, where medicine has done what it can for them, and we should allow them to pass peacefully, as opposed to, keep them alive for another six months in pain.
Under Freeman's bill, a doctor would have to sign off that the patient has a terminal illness with 6 or fewer months to live. The patient would be the only one who could make the decision to die. Then, a psychologist or psychiatrist would need to confirm they're of sound mind.
Somebody would come in and have a conversation with them to make sure that this is exactly actually what they want to do. They're not being coerced. There's tons of checks and balances.
And if a patient changed their mind, they'd have an out at any time. Freeman sponsored the bill last year, and despite some support, it never made it out of committee. He hopes this legislative session is different, and the compassion the bill could bring overshadows any potential controversy. In Nashville, Tori Gessner, News 2.